you know. So shout out to Sergeant Major. At least Sergeant Major came over here and gave me a $5 super chat the other day. So at least Sergeant Major was showing me some true support the other day, and I appreciate that. At least he was able to come over, and at least he gave me $5, but at least he was able to do that. So I gotta commend him for that. And and shout out to Brooklyn Chick too. She she was also from that community, and then so. Some people donate big money. Yeah, that's what they do, Mento. Some people donate big money just to annoy the trolls. Yeah, they do that, Mento. But when I see that flying through a stream, it doesn't bother me. Now, if you start seeing, I don't know, $10,000 or $20,000 flow through a stream, or for example, if you go live and you can make $5,000 on a live stream, then you'll get my attention. But if it's $200, I ain't gonna notice that. Or even if you get $500 on a live stream, I don't even notice that, guys. I start looking at a channel when I see them go live and they make like $5,000 or $6,000 on a live stream. Then I'll start looking, or maybe we get around 10,000. Because for me, when I do YouTube, I'm actually looking for the big money. At this stage of my life, when you're doing something at this stage, you should think about the big money. The big brand deals, the big sponsorships, the $50,000 paydays. That's the type of thing that I'm kind of looking for. Because, eventually I might want to buy my own house again. And then when I buy my own house, I want to be able to buy my own house and pay it off in cash. I don't want to be stuck with a mortgage and be up to my eyeballs in debt. Who wants that? Nobody wants to be up to their eyeballs in debt. The debt's like up to your eyeballs. That ain't fun. That stinks. I show speed. Gets her on fire. That's more like it, a smooth operator. It's better. At least when he goes live, he has a lot of motivation and inspiration. He's very happy. So maybe this affiliate marketing will work, and then, then we'll, Yeah, so that's on there, Ryan Clark. So I changed that. I changed the emojis, Ryan Clark. So now you don't see the little Mickey Mouse thing on there. I got rid of that. That was bad. And I think that's what was causing some of the things to happen over here. Now that I've made that change, that'll kind of cool things down a little bit. So now we got the affiliate marketing set up. So now we got that going. And then after that, then we'll might do the merchandise, but it has to be, I want to do something where I don't want to change it like a week later. I want to do something I think people will like it. Well, go hard, brother. I like anything. It doesn't matter. Whatever anybody does, I like it. Yesterday we had a couple people, they did a Trout Head came in yesterday with a $2 super chat. So that was nice, So I'm not going to sit here and say that, go hard, brother. That sounds kind of weird when I say that. It's kind of, if I sit there and say that I don't like that, that sounds bad. So, of course, anything happens, go hard, brother, a little bit's better than nothing, So if we get a $1 super chat, we're going, okay, there you go. But that thing yesterday when Trout Head came in the chat and he told me I was worth 30%, I was like, no, you're wrong. I'm more worth 100%. So that was kind of not a good. That was kind of a bad thing to say. Nobody's over me and I'm over nobody. We're all equal. It doesn't matter that I used to be a pizza driver, and it doesn't matter. You can't sit there and say that if you served in the military or you're a pizza driver, you have two people here. Let's say this person right here was the pizza driver. This person was in the military. You can't sit here and say this person in the military is 100 times better than this pizza driver. That's not right. We're all the human. We're all equal. Nobody is better than anybody. We're all humans. We're all equal. Nobody is over anybody. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how powerful you are. There is nobody that's ever over you. And that's what yesterday and the day before was all about. And that's the thing that I don't like. Nobody is over anybody just because of what life experiences you may have to have. I mean, as for my life experience, I've had things and I've seen things that I've never even talked about on my YouTube channel, and I won't talk about it. But there's things that I do know that people don't think I know, but I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube, because what am I going to get out of it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to confuse everybody on YouTube, like, what is this guy talking about? So that's why I don't talk about things. There are certain things that you don't need to talk about, you know. And on a serious side of the game, you know, for me, if I was in the military and I served my country and I fought in the war, I'm not going to get on YouTube and talk about it. That thing, I would leave that with that, and I won't even talk about that on my YouTube channel. Because actually, when you work for the government, I don't think the government really even wants you to talk about that stuff. I mean, on a serious side of the game, that'd be me personally. I'd be like, well, I would leave that there, and then I would do YouTube, and then I would leave that in the past. Because, you know, of course, the reason why I think it's bad to talk about it on YouTube is because it can bring up a lot of painful memories. It can bring up a lot of, you know, agony and stress. I mean, you know, so why bring it up? You know, but anybody can talk about what they want to talk about. But, you know, anyway. So, but the point is, guys, nobody's over anybody. You know, the pizza driver or the military guys, nobody's over anybody in any shape or form. And that's all I got to say. I'm done talking about it. There can be just as much as pain and stress being a regular pizza driver, you know, having people insult you all day and scream and yell and cuss. That can be just as bad as being in a war zone. It's because everybody's different. We all have our different minds. We all have a different set of problems, and we have to, you know, deal with that. And a lot of people don't realize that. So anyway, you know, everybody's different. Everybody's mind is different. There are no two people alike in the world. And, you know. All right, so moving on.